Edson Buttle waits to come on. If that is Gabby Torres' last action, what a way to finish.
Do you take him off now? Needed to get on a run. He's had some good looks, just hasn't finished. This is what we talked about. Simple, inside, great bending ball over the top of Kennedy. Everything you want, everything we've seen that he just hasn't been able to do. And tonight, he finally caps it off with his first goal, dipping that ball right over Kennedy, putting it in the back of the net for his first goal. But you like it. The little overlap. He comes in, one touch, quickly dips. Look at the ball dipping over the top of Kennedy for his first goal of the year.
And that was his last action of the game, because it is Edson Buttle coming in for Gabby Torres. And I'll say it again. He is still on 99 goals.
Maybe if I say it. What do you think?
His last goal, April 12th against Toronto. That was the Rapids' last road win. They've got some tough road games coming up at the Rapids. New England, it's never easy, although New England have not had the best of fortunes the last few games. Never an easy place to go, playing on that turf. Midweek game. You would expect some changes to the Rapids side. Maybe that is as Barrera skips past Chris Clute. He's got some space. Safely gathered by Clint Owen. And maybe that's some of the thinking, bringing Torres off. As the West Era goal credit goes to Gabby Torres, his first of the season, 74 minutes. Maybe that's some of the thought process from Pablo Mastroeni. 15 minutes from the end, Gabby Torres maybe resting him, giving him a bit of a breather with that game midweek against New England. And there's some tough road games. FC Dallas, they go to Dallas. They've got a game away at DC United, a game away at Seattle Sounders, a game away at LA Galaxy. In that order, that's it's a big ask.
Well, and we know that Buttle hardly plays on turf.
As he gets his first touch. Powers trying to create something out of nothing. Dan Kennedy alert to the danger. Sorry, Charlie, you're about to say.
No, you know, Buttle doesn't play too often on turf, so I think you get an opportunity to put Torres in, and you get him off, you get him some rest already for a Wednesday night game. You think, does Vicente Sanchez the same thing? Does he get a shot at playing on turf? Do you need a guy like that on turf? Or do you save him and do you wait for Real Salt Lake at home? So I think there's a lot of interesting decisions to make after tonight's game to see how they're doing. But I'm going to guess you're going to need Torres. Depends on also Brown.
Yeah.
How Brown is. Can you put him right back into the lineup? Will he be a guy that can give you 15, 20 minutes on that turf? So, you know, you look at it, he scored his goal. Give him a break and you get him ready for Wednesday night.
Barrera battling still. Down to that challenge from Dylan Cerner. Asking for a little bit more. First goal of the season, and a sweet one it was as well. His work is done. As the Rapids will travel to New England on Monday for a Wednesday game, and they'll fly back on Thursday. They'll have a light session on Friday, and then Real Salt Lake on Saturday. So you're going to need this roster this week. You can rest some bodies as Edson Buttle comes through. Is he looking for a number 100? This has found row 9.
Well, it's frustrating, I'm sure, for Buttle too. You know, the guy's been so close on quite a few occasions for that 100th goal. And the same thing, you know, sometimes it takes something like what Torres. He tried, he missed touch. Finally, he got the ball. Great goal. Dipping it over Kennedy, and maybe that sparks that run. And listen, you got a guy like Chivas and a guy like Torres who's got 14 goals. Colorado needs to have a 14-goal scorer. You know what I mean? This is something, when you win a championship, you got to have the Connor Casey, the Omar Cummings in more than just the 5 and the 6 range. You need a guy in the 10s. You've got Deshaun Brown getting that way. Hopefully you can catch a Buttle or a Torres leaning that way. You got Vicente Sanchez.
Buttle, offside. Matthew Dunn is going to make his Chivas debut. He's coming on for 19-year-old Marky Delgado, who's had some success with Chivas age group in recent weeks. The captain of the U20s on the NTC Invitational. It's a big moment then for Matthew Dunn. Straight into the action. Clue just going long.